Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I am going to talk about the FlexCard, and we will be designing this card which will display some details of the account. So let's start it by creating a new FlexCard. So you need a Vlocity arc to perform these actions, and you need to open Vlocity Digital Studio from the app section. And here you have multiple options like Omniscript designer and the FlexCard. So in this video we are going to talk about only FlexCard. So I will open this and we need to create a new FlexCard. I will name this as account card. The title will be automatically populated, and it is not a child card. We will understand this child card functionality in our upcoming videos. It is basically used to embed a FlexCard inside another FlexCard. Let's go to the next step. So here we need to select the data source type, like from where it will be fetching the data, the card. So there are multiple options available like SOQL, SOSL, the Apex class, REST, integration procedure, and we have multiple things. So for now I'm going to select none, and we will configure this later. So let's save this. Once you will click on save, it will open a FlexCard canvas like this. So this is the FlexCard canvas where you will be designing your card. This is a description, short description you can say, where it will show some data related to the card. You have a preview button. You can preview your card, like how it will look once it will be deployed to any console or any community page. You can also create a new version and clone it. So the basic difference between new version and clone is, so clone is basically used to add some extra functionality and use it somewhere else as an individual. But in new version, only one FlexCard can be active at a time. So if we want to add any another functionality and the previous one is being used somewhere, so we will create a new version and we will add some extra functionality, then we will activate that version. And there is a activate button, and on the right hand side we have 4 sub tabs. Build is basically used to drag and drop the elements which we will be using to develop the FlexCard. And there is a properties panel which will show some state properties of that card, and there is a style panel which will be used to style the card. We can also use the custom CSS and setup sub tab. So this can be used to again use the data source, like one we have not configured yet, but we will configure this soon. So let's go to build and start developing the card. So to develop a card, first of all we need a block element to group some other elements. So we will drag and drop a block element onto our canvas. So once you will drag and drop, it will open the properties panel of that block only. So you can rename the block. I will mark it as main block, and let's see the structure, like what we are developing. So this is a main block, and inside that there is 2 blocks, a parent block to contain the icon and the account name, and a child block which will contain some details and a menu action. So basically inside this main block I need 2 another blocks, one for the icon and the name. You need to be careful while dragging and dropping this, like you need to be sure like where it is getting dropped. So once we are ready with these 2 blocks, so I will start searching. I need a icon field, so I will drag and drop an icon field to this first block, and I don't want it to use the full width, so I will click on this and I will small the size. I can also do the same thing by clicking on this and going to the style, and here I have some dimensions. I can do the same thing from here also. So I will use 2. So basically it uses a 12 grid system like LWC, but I will use 2. And I need a text block, so I will use a text block and drag it right below it. And I want it both to be on the same line, so I will just drag the size of the text to be little smaller, and I want the background color to be changed. So I will just click on the block and go to style, and there must be some background color. So here I have the background color, so I will choose any color, like whatever I want, like this. So it is like this only, and I will just change this icon. So I will click on this icon, and there are two options, like I can use Salesforce SVG icon and I can use custom icon. So for custom icon you need to provide the URL. So I'm gonna use Salesforce SVG and I will search for this icon. I can use even account. So this is parent account, this is new account, so this is new account, so I will use new account. It is like this, and I can even increase the size of the icon. I will make it large. Let's style it a bit by going to the style, and I need to find some padding. So padding is basically to provide some inner space. So I will use around, and here we have some sizes. It is to define like from where you want those spaces, and these are to define like how much you want. So I will use small and I will click on add. So this is the padding. It is getting some spaces from all the sides. So there is also a margin which you can use, but I don't want margin. Now after adding this padding, this icon is not that much visible. So to solve that problem, we have some extra class added to that icon that is automatically provided by the Vlocity. So I will just remove those. Once I will click on the background, it is like this, and I need this to be white. So I will click on the variant, I will click inverse. Now this is completely visible and it is looking same like this. So next I need to edit this text, and I need to provide the account name. So how we can do that? So in order to do that, we need, so here we have some fields, but this is not enabled, like I cannot use this field. Why? Because we have not configured this setup. So let's configure the setup. So for now I'm going to use the integration procedure, and some of the integration procedures for the stub data are already created by the Vlocity. So I'm going to use that one only. So that one is master team get master account details. This will provide me some stub data which I can use for the testing purpose. So to get the details of the account, we need some account ID to pass. So we need to provide the account ID. So I will write key as account ID, and we need to pass some value, and this value should be the ID which is present on the URL of that account once we will open that onto the console. So there is a syntax, we need to use curly braces, and inside that we need to use record ID, and I should be capital here. Once we will provide these details, and we can also provide this record ID with the proper value, with a valid value, which will get the details of the real account from the Salesforce. So I don't want this right now, so I will use save and fetch, and this is fetching some JSON data, and that JSON data contains the contact information with a array, because it is starting with this bracket. So it is an array with 2 of the data. It contains 2 of the contact details, and we have some account details. So for this we need only account. So what we can do, so there is a result JSON path, so we can filter this. We have already got some like suggestions from the Salesforce, like I want only account information, so I will use account and I will save and fetch. So now this is getting some account details. I will press OK, and now again let's click on that text and let's go to the properties. Now these fields is now enabled, so I can use any of the field which are coming from the integration procedure. So I want my name, so I will use account name, and I need to remove this. Now this one is visible like placeholder, that same stub data which are coming from the integration procedure. Now this is not properly visible, so I will just increase the size of this to 14. We need to select this to increase the size. To 18, to bold, and it should be on the center. Now let's go to the style and let's provide some padding to this also. So I want the padding from all the sides, so I will use around, and the padding side should be same as small. I will add this, and now this is on the center. So this is almost same what it looks here. So this Acme is the real account data which I am opening right now, but this one is the placeholder, the data which is coming from the integration procedure. So I want 4 text fields to be there. So for the time I will use only one, and I will just show you like how you can use all the fields here. So I will create, and I will use account website. I will use all the fields here only to get the details. Like this you can use, and you can write like whatever you want. So this is account phone, you can use account phone here, it will be visible. If you want to make it bold, you can select this only, and you need to click here and select bold, so it will be visible like bold. Now let's see the other thing, like how we can create the menu. So let's drag the size of this, and let's drag the menu element. So there is menu element, so I will drag it to the canvas, and this is here. Like I can use this to decrease the size, and I will make a label menu, and we can configure like how many things we want on the drop down. I can also use icon size. I can also use the icon position. If I want to use it on the right, I can use it like this. And we have like how many drop down actions should be there. I can use the add action. I will discuss all about this in later. So for now I will use like Omniscript, the standard. I will use edit account, sample edit account. I can also use the icon ID. So I will just save this, and this will look like, so this is it. Like this is the account detail. So you can design it. It's all about like, it's all up to you like how you want to design. So I will just preview this. Once you will click on preview, it will automatically generate the Lightning Web Component for your card. So this is how it will look once you will preview a card. So we have developed like this top thing with some details, and we have a menu where we have a action edit account. I have used a sample Omniscript, which is basically used to edit the account details. So once you will click on this edit account, it will open a sample Omniscript. Let me show you like how it will look. So this is a sample Omniscript which will get some data. So these data will be automatically populated with the account data, the account which you are opening, and you can edit the required fields with whatever you want. So once you will click on next, it will automatically save those details to the Salesforce. Let me go back to the preview. So this is the preview. So yes, that's it for this video, and in next video we will configure like the how to get the real data from the Salesforce to the FlexCard. So if you find this video helpful, please like and share this video, and please do subscribe to my channel. If you have any issue, you can comment out and I will try to figure out each and every comment.